Okay folks, Adventures in Autism and Fitness. We're going to go through the 6-week course that we signed Josiah up for, and I will break down sort of movements and sort of how he progresses or doesn't progress, and see where it goes from there. So this is the warm-up. Now he's on to walking lunges. This is such a difficult move for him. The coordination and strength it takes to actually step forward with one leg and bend the other leg down. As you can see, walking lunges was just way too tough, so we ended up coming off to the side to do stationary lunges. You can see me trying to work with them there just to try them static to understand the movement. So I wanted to pause this camera still. You can see Josiah pointing to the other room because earlier what I didn't show in the video was it's a more open space and it has more equipment, and Josiah's curiosity is just racing, so he really wants to go into the other room where there's not as much structure or instruction. In that way there's no demands on him and he can do what he wants to. So rather than working against him, I use that as an early motivator so that we can get the other tasks in this training workout that he would not otherwise want to do, such as working with his peers, listening to instructions, and then we can use the free time later for something else. Okay, back to the warm-up. Fantastic move by the instructor next to bring in Josiah. Appreciate her bringing him early. He picked this event. It's Frankenstein. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm highly on guard here so he doesn't kick anybody since he outweighs everybody there by at least 50 pounds. So I try not to be around him if I don't have to. Like, you know, this is skipping movement that he could do very well on his own, so no reason to go in there. No dangers on the crab walk, which I actually wasn't even sure that he could do this movement, but I mean, there's so much going on here, right? Going backwards, forward, using all 4 limbs in a staggered movement that is not easy. And yes, he was the last one by far, but I wanted to show you guys, hey, you know, sometimes they're last, and that's okay. He's working the amount of strength he's exerting right now to just try to stay up off the ground instead of, you know, on the couch where he normally is playing video games, just moving, getting his heart going, getting his strength going. This is all really, really good stuff. So trying to hop on one foot, which I wasn't even sure he could do. So there's a lot of surprises here looking at this workout. So it was definitely a great first experience for us. Looking forward to how the journey progresses. So, okay, so warm-up is over. We are here on the very first event here. This is sort of a sit up, throw the ball against the wall. You can see Josiah really sort of using momentum and throwing it up there. You can see it sort of happens in like herky jerky static movements, right? Because his coordination is way down. But you know, he's working it. You know, do what he can. It's not doing so bad. You know, throwing it. So we turned him around, and the idea was for him to use his feet to kick the ball against the wall. And so oh man! So he uses his feet, and he picks the ball up with his hands and grabs it with his feet and grabs it with his hands to throw it against the wall. So that is just. Oh man. All right, here's the next station. We're working on handstands here. Doing my best to try to show them. Obviously modeling is big when it comes to anything with kids with special needs, and that's what I tried to do there. Now we go to kick up, right? Of course the idea here is to be able to ultimately kick up against the wall, but we got them divided up in 2 separate movements. You can see him sort of just, you know, getting familiar with the movement. You know, seeing what all he can do. And then we went back in there. So, yeah, that's me being gratuitous. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help it. I was inverted. I saw an opportunity for push-up, so I took it. All right? Just roll with it here. So this second round, I thought he did a lot better. I finally grabbed a clue, and I was like, oh, what if I moved his hands back? And maybe he can actually get higher on the wall. So some learning for good old dad as well. So it was our first one. Everybody's learning. So just wanted to baseline this with you guys. Look, he got pretty high that time. This was such a hard exercise for Josiah. This is a dip. Takes a lot of upper body strength to pull this off. A lot of coordination to keep his feet stationary while his arms and elbows actually push his upper body up. You can see me down there talking to him. I'm trying to talk him through it. And then I sat him down. I was like, okay, well, maybe if I just sit him down and he pushes himself up, it will be easier. But now he's trying to like pull the bars up. So not a lot of success with this one. We'll just have to see how this one progresses. Okay, so this one, he takes the ball off his feet and he tries to kick in the basket. Got him up there, got on the first try. Thanks to Coach Amanda for helping us through that. And then this one here, he's gonna take a ball, throw it over the bench, and then hop over the bench. So let's see how he does here. I think this first one's pretty successful. Of course, Mr. Non-Energy wants to walk around the bench. Oh, we got him. He's over. All right. So I'm walking away trying to find a heavyweight. This dude, watch this. Look at this. Look at that. Cheating.
This one's 10. So
Mr. Cheater. Just look. Watch again. Look at this. This dude,
hey, Josiah,
just
do it again. Come
straight up walking around. Mom calls him back. Straight up walking around. There we go. We're going over now. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. It's fantastic. So, and then we gave him a little reward. He likes to hang. He gets a lot out of just hanging around. So I wasn't even sure he could hold his body weight up. And yeah. So if you guys know what this is the assault bike. This was like his favorite thing to do. Yes, the assault bike was his reward for workout. So go figure. Okay, this is the obstacle course. You can see him back there with the hand. Burpee roll, burpee swing. During this time, while you guys watch this, I want to let you know that, physical fitness is a key part to our family. And if that's something that's important, encourage you guys to get involved with that if that's what you want to do. Key things with kids as they're younger is, teaching a lifestyle of fitness and, managing their weight and different things like that. And, of course, for kids with special needs, at least for Josiah, he tends to be lethargic and sort of lay around and doesn't prefer physical activity. So, I got to get in that ring with them and help him out and show him how to do it habitually. Up to this point, he's been doing things like walking a mile. In the summertime, we'll do a couple things outside, but it's cold out here during this time of year. So got him in this class and now he's doing what he can. Okay, so with the obstacle course over, now we're on another reward. He really liked the rower. His mom sort of showing him the ropes, sort of showing him, how things might get done. So he's kind of getting the hang of it. It's not so bad. Got to teach him to push with the feet there. Now he's getting after it. He sort of gets bored after a while and loses a lot of focus, but he's having fun here. And of course, as we already stated,
do you want to go home or stay at CrossFit?
Back to the assault bike. Want to stay. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll keep on posting as the weeks progress, and take care of yourselves, guys.